Megan Ratschak here, and I am doing this little training video about mindset and strategy and specifically around bookings. So it's very short and sweet, but it has to do with my story a little bit also, but it's just kind of a mindset shift. Okay, so I live in Tennessee. I'm from California, and I've been with Norwex for about 4.5 years. And at the 3-year mark, I got very overwhelmed and burnt out. We had moved across the country. I have 3 kids, and 2020 happened and all that, everything. And so I took a little break from Norwex and I explored other options. I explored another company. And I really thought that the grass was going to be greener on the other side. I really thought that I was like really over the whole party platform. I wasn't enjoying parties anymore. I wasn't enjoying my business anymore. And I had hostesses that weren't great, weren't doing what I asked them to do and that sort of thing. And I felt really defeated because I thought that my success, I thought that because those hostesses didn't show up the way I wanted them to, that was like why my business was not going well. I thought that the hostesses were really like make it or break it. And I just wanted to be in control of my own success. So I explored another business opportunity, and it was one where you held events and groups and that sort of thing, but you weren't, you didn't have hostesses. So you were the one in charge of everything. And so I was like, okay, great. Like I am in charge of talking about the products, sharing the information, getting the sales, getting people to the events. Like I'm in charge of it all. It's going to be so good, right? Okay. Well, a little ways into the journey, I kind of had like a oh no moment. It was like, oh no, I'm in charge of everything. I'm the one that has to send out the personal messages and the invitations. I'm literally the only one offering the samples. I'm the only one talking about this next event that's coming up, or talking about this group that's coming up and sharing the product and the information and everything. Then fast forward, so I came around and came back to Norwex because it's the best thing ever, and literally no product could ever compare. And so when you have such high belief in your products, it just makes it so easy to sell. You don't feel like you're selling, right? So I was like, okay, but what am I going to do about these party situations? So I came back to Norwex, also discovered Kristen Boss, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to do parties again, but I don't know, I just didn't have a good mindset around it. And then I was like, okay, thank goodness for my hostesses. It's not all on me. So with other companies that don't have party platforms and don't have hostesses, it's literally all on the consultant. It's all on you. You're the only one spreading your mission and talking about your items, right? With Norwex, I was like, oh, thank goodness I have, hostesses. Like, last month I have Monica and Susie and whoever, and they are talking about Norwex for me. They are growing my business for me, basically. I mean, I'm there and it's a partnership, right? But it was like, oh, it just was kind of like a weight off my back. It was like, okay, yes, I'm in charge, but also like these people are helping move my business forward. And so it's just, someone probably could have told me that, and I don't know if I would have heard it like all the way, you know, when you just, someone could tell you what it's going to be like to have kids and you just don't know until you actually have kids. It's kind of like that. Like maybe someone could have told me that hostesses are great because then it's not all on you, but I don't think I would have really heard it unless I experienced it for myself. So I don't know if anyone can relate to this, if you've ever felt that way. It was really, really a big shift and change in my mindset. And now I am like so grateful for each of my hostesses because I'm like, thank goodness I have them and it's not all on me. It's not just on me to talk about Norwex and tell someone that there's a raw chicken demo and you know send out invitations and personal messages. So I'm just like so thankful now for the party platform. So that is that. Hopefully if you have ever felt that way, you can kind of shift your mindset as well. Okay, I think that's it. If you have any questions, I'm a pretty open book about my story and my journey with Norwex. The grass is not greener on the other side, in my opinion. But sometimes you just have to learn that for yourself, right? So if you have any questions, you can send me a message. And I hope this was helpful. Let me know. And we'll see you later.